Hello, and welcome back to the Not Purple Room. Uh, we're gonna go ahead and give it a minute to see if anyone actually shows up. I sincerely doubt anyone will, because not only do I not have a set time when I'm doing these, I'm also not being consistent with that set time. So, actually, there is a poll in my community, like post area. If folks would like to answer it, then maybe we could figure out maybe a time people would want to watch this, if people want to watch this in real time. I mean, it's not necessary that people do. Mainly, I'm doing them in real time to show that I'm not like, I don't have my finger on any scales or anything like that. Okay, am I not centered here? My camera's like spazzing out on me. No, that's not centered. Little green line, would you be green instead of orange, please? Come on now. There we go. We did it. We accomplished centering a thing. Alright, so I guess what I will do is, before the drawing, I will do one review, and then I will do the drawing, and then I will do another review, because why not? So the first thing I would like to review today is around here somewhere, I am sure. Aha! It is actually the Christmas present I got from my son. My oldest son got me a phone case for Christmas. My oldest son is 6. He got me a phone case because he knows I like phone cases. And this cracks me up. I am beyond tickled. Now, the absolute best part is that he got me a phone case for the iPhone 16 Pro. Now, if you follow the channel at all, you know that I have, and I don't have an iPhone, at least not personally. I do have a 17 Pro Max available to me that I could review cases for, and that I have actually shot video for, that I will presumably someday edit and put out there, though I'm afraid I'm getting further and further away from having Apple people as my base client, my base, what do you call it, viewership. But you know, there's still time. I lost my train of thought. Yes, so it cracks me up because I have a Z Fold 7. I also have a 25 Ultra, because mainly because why not have 2 phones? Mainly so I can review them, mainly because I'm insane, partially because it didn't cost me anything extra, which was weird. The amount, because I had an extra phone to trade in. Essentially, this is how it went. A story time, short story time. I had an extra phone to trade in, and adding another line to my account brought all of the lines down by an amount where adding another line to the account didn't cost anything. And since I had an extra phone to trade in, essentially it knocked $1,100 off of the phone that I was getting, which means that one of my phones, one of the 25 Ultra that I traded in a phone for and got $1,100 off of, I essentially got for free. And the Z Fold 7, I paid however much a month it is to do the math there. But, you know, I would be paying for the Z Fold 7 anyway because the foldable phone is awesome, and I obviously love it. So yeah, the bonus phone. And it also gives me a phone number to put in as, like, whenever I'm doing Purple Room signups for things. I'm like, oh yeah, I have this whole other phone number I can put in so people don't have my personal line, which, I mean, you know, if I'm going to be running a business, I might as well have a business phone, right? Anyway, so this, again, this is the MiCase, which I believe he got from Five Below. I did not know that they sold phone cases. It is a textured wavy case. It says so right here. It is the perfect fit, which I am going to have to assume is true because, again, I don't have an iPhone 16 Pro. And I asked all of my nieces who were over today, and one of them had an iPhone 17 Pro, and that didn't do me any good. And then, you know, one had an iPhone 13, which like, part of my brain broke. But besides all of that, let's see. It is ultra light and thin. I agree. This is very light. And actually, I know I'm not in the purple room right now, but I did, knowing that I might do a review tonight live, I did steal some things from the purple room, like my trusty scale. So that weighs 45 grams, which is certainly a percentage increase over the iPhone 16. Let's see, the iPhone 16 Pro weighs what? Weighs 200 grams, 199 grams. So it's like a 25% increase. That's not too bad for a phone case. So yeah, that's I would say it's light. It's got this cool design here. This is actually, I don't know how well you can tell there. I don't have my overhead camera, unfortunately, but that is raised, which presumably is that way to make MagSafe harder to use, I guess. Speaking of the MagSafe, let's see how strong that is. And I don't have my little doohickey. Give me one moment. Hey, I have a viewer. That's wild. Hello, viewer. I have walked away from the computer because I need, there it is. I need this charger. Who is my viewer? And how can I even find out? Do I click here? No, I don't know enough about chat. Haha! Juan Fernandez, welcome, welcome. I appreciate you joining. I'm reviewing, for fun, live, I am reviewing the phone case that my 6-year-old son got me for Christmas for the iPhone 16 Pro, a phone that I do not own. But let's see. Yep, that is definitely MagSafe compatible. And no clue how good the charging is because, then again, I don't have the iPhone to check. My forceometer is, whatever you call it, my force gauge apparently needs batteries, and I'm not getting up again. So I will say that this is a very weak magnet. I'm not impressed with this magnet at all. So that's unfortunate. It's got the cool design. I like the color. I like this green color. This is it's a polycarbonate, and it's either got rubber or TPU around the outside. So that's actually pretty good as far as protection goes. And yeah, the harder plastic around the camera bezel here. Now, I have no idea how recessed the camera would be, but I am going to presume recessed enough to not scratch the lenses. And I just figured out why this is raised here. This is raised so that when you put it down, it won't wobble on a table. So that's pretty cool. All right, so given the information I have, this seems like a relatively protective case. I'm going to take it at its word that it fits well. The MagSafe leaves something to be desired. I don't know what else to say about iPhone cases, to be honest with you. I do like the matte, the see-through matte cases. I like how it shows off the color without, like, it doesn't smudge as easily as regular clear cases and stuff like that. I'll go ahead and give it the Purple Room seal of approval. Why not? It's a case. My son got it for me. It is my favorite phone case. This is the phone case I think that I like best in my life. This will never make it into the giveaway pool. All right. All right, Juan. I will give the viewer what they want and spin that wheel. It is wild to me that since setting up the giveaway, I have had 40 new subs to the channel, but only like 3 or 4 new people signed up to the giveaway. There are still only 9 people total. So those of you who think, man, signing up to the giveaway, why would I do that? I suggest you go where I presumably will put here a link to the giveaway video and sign up yourself. Because I do have a lot of stuff. And if no one else signs up, I'm going to wind up having to give all these people 2 things. All right. So make sure that, okay, the wheel is spinning. Here we go. All right. Winner number 2 on the Purple Rooms giveaway is Ernest Washington. Congratulations, Ernest. Let's see if you gave me a phone case type. You'd think I would have my own channel pulled up in one of my many windows, and I'm sure I do, but the problem is I have relatively severe ADHD, so I have something like 50 tabs open in my computer at any given time. So, all right, let's see here. Giveaway. Yep, that's me, all right. And the comment section, Ernest. Hey, Z Fold 7 case, nice. Let me go ahead and grab my Z Fold 7 list out of where I keep it. All right, there's all my Z Fold 7 stuff, and there's all of the accessories, minus the snap thing. I need to take that out of my list. All right, let's go ahead and spin this wheel again and see what Ernest has won. Oh! Hey, the Ringke Lens Glass. All right, so this is a specific glass for the camera lenses on the back of your phone. It's pretty cool. It's especially nice if you've got one of those, if you've got a case that's got one of the P-shaped openings. This is not something for a case that has individual camera cutouts. It's not going to fit. But if you have one of the cases with the more window-like opening, this helps protect the camera lenses a bit more. So, good job. Good job. You did a really good job having your name on a list. I have messed up my camera somehow, and you are seeing a giant picture of the side of my... Oh my God, it's getting bigger. Why is this happening? There we go. Excellent. I am the best at basically YouTube. So keep that in mind. All right, well, Ernest, I will go ahead and... Actually, I'll go ahead and leave a comment on your comment right now. Congratulations on being winner number 2. You scored the Ringke Lens Glass. Send me an email from the channel description, and we'll work out logistics. All right. And I did promise 2 live reviews, so we've already done Thanks, Juan. I appreciate it. I'm having a lot of fun with it, to be perfectly honest with you. I did not realize how much I would enjoy doing this when I started. I do have a background forever ago, an ancient background in TV production, so I know how to like edit videos and all that sort of stuff. But we're talking like 20 years ago. So I worked with like tape, like I had multiple tapes that I would merge into one tape. And it was just barely, we started using like Final Cut Pro back in like 2001 or something like that. So it's been fun to kick the dust off of all of that. And I hold myself to a pretty high standard. I'm a little bit obsessive about that sort of thing. Anyway, okay, so I just got this in the mail today. This is the Ridge wallet. I've actually been curious about this because I hear really good things about their regular wallet, and dang, that thing is cool. Okay, that's how I react to stuff, I guess. This is the first wallet I've ever seen that comes with a screwdriver. Why does it come with a screwdriver? I'm going into this blind. Okay, so not sure how I feel about that. What is going on here? Okay. So first thing I notice is it doesn't have a full MagSafe ring on the back here. So I don't know how I feel about that. How in focus is that? In focus enough. So that's gonna cost the magnet some strength for sure. And especially given that this is not light. I'm going to be weighing this in just a moment. But it does come with, I guess you take this and stick it on the back of your phone or on the case. And then, and then you wouldn't be able to use any other MagSafe accessory with it, but you would be able to use this wallet. And it's sticking to that pretty well. So I guess if you know the only thing you're going to be using is this thing, that's cool. Or if you don't have MagSafe, yeah, if you don't have like MagSafe, this would be a perfectly awesome thing to have on your case. Otherwise, I'm interested to see how this adheres to an actual MagSafe case here in a moment. Okay, so it's got cash strap on the outside, so that's something you don't see in a lot of MagSafe wallets, is a place to put cash. And I mean, that's partially out of necessity, like, or lack of necessity almost. People so rarely carry cash these days. All right, what else is going on here? Of course, I had to pick a wallet that's apparently complicated. Like, how does this wallet even work? There's no way it like opens, right? Or sort of. No, see, I'm afraid I'm going to break it now. Okay. All right. So it's got, you push the cards out because it's recessed here. So you're able to push the cards out, and then you'd be able to fan them like that. I wonder how many cards this thing can hold. A fair amount. Like, I don't think I have enough cards to shove into this thing. Because that, I mean, if you look at that, just this, I can get my thumb in there. And I do not have thin thumbs. So I don't even think it's worth me trying to put cards in there, because I'm going to run out of cards. I'm going to run out at like 7, and I'm still going to have room. I'll do it anyway because I'm a professional. All right, let's see what cards I got around here. I've got AAA. Just throw that in there. I've got that Ridge card it came with. I wonder if this is an RFID blocking card. Nope. It's just one that wants to sell you more of their stuff with its code. All right. What other cards? I got cards just sitting around, right? Okay, here's 3. We're doing good, right? We're not showing off anything shouldn't be shown off. There's 4. So look, that's my library cards. 5. 6. Oop. Okay, I might have been wrong. I might have a very poor idea of how thick cards are. All right, so it looks like 5 or, yeah, it looks like 5 cards. And then it gets sticky. And this isn't like a leather wallet or anything, so it's not going to expand any further than that. So we're looking about 5 cards, which is not bad. Like, I could personally get away with 3. I honestly don't see myself needing more than 3 cards in a wallet. All right, and how hard is it to get out when there's that many in there? Okay, you know what would really help me review this phone stuff? A phone. Let's see. Tell me I didn't bring a phone to my phone live stream. That is very me. Really? Come on now. I'll be right back. Where did I leave my phone? Aha! All right, so that did not take me long to find. All right, so I'm currently rocking the D brand grip on my Z Fold 7, and I will be reviewing that at some point. Okay. Okay, this is weird. This, the way the magnets are is really acting wonky. Let me go get my 25 Ultra. Or, what am I even saying? What am I even saying? I've got... Look at that. Look at that. My kid comes through for me. And in answer to the initial question that I posed about whether or not this thing on the case would interfere with the larger MagSafe accessories, the answer is yes. So good job me for having an educated guest. All right, so yeah, this magnet is working about as well as I thought it would. And that is a serious issue. Like, I would not use this because if there's one MagSafe item I don't want that easy to push off, it's my wallet. It seems like you want your wallet to stay where you think it is going to be. So I don't know, because this is not cheap. Like, this is an expensive wallet, y'all. And Ridge is known for making these high quality, like kind of premium-ish wallets. So why they would only put half of a magnet on the back is beyond my comprehension. Like, I know they hope that the extra stability from this bottom magnet might help them out, but not every case has that. And even then, like, do I have another case around here? Okay, I am going to get the 25 Ultra just so I have a stronger magnet. Kind of test and see how far the range is on this thing. Probably not this far. It's very exciting. I'm obviously flying by the seat of my pants. It's possible that I only just remembered that it was Wednesday during Christmas Eve celebrations with my family. So that was fun. But okay, so here's the 25 Ultra, which has, you know, the back where the case isn't interfering with it in any way, shape, or form. Yeah, okay. Yeah, like... Okay. Cool as I think this wallet is, and I do think the wallet itself is cool. It is metal. It looks like it is sturdy as all get out. I still don't know why they sent... I mean, it's got a bunch of screws in it, so I assume unscrewing it serves some sort of purpose, but maybe if you need to loosen the band or replace something, or... I'm not sure. But they sent a tiny screwdriver, so that's good. Oh, my phone just died. Yeah. But, yeah, with MagSafe that week, I can't recommend this as a MagSafe wallet. And I'm not a regular wallet review guy, so no seal of approval for you, Ridge. Maybe try again and make your MagSafe wallet actually good at MagSafe. That's my advice. Otherwise, I mean, cool wallet. Otherwise, people from Ridge who are never going to watch this, do better with the MagSafe. All right, Juan. Well, hey, now I have 2 viewers. Wow. That is cool. Hello, second viewer. I still don't know how to check. Maybe if I press this button. Yeah, I can guard my privacy live chat thing. No. Yep, I still don't know how to check. I should, like, actually read up on how this live streaming thing works rather than just throwing myself into it like a crazy person. Well, congratulations again to Ernest for winning this week's giveaway. We still... I jinxed myself when during the last update when I said I would be surprised if we weren't at 70 subscribers by today. I mean, I know part of that is my fault because I didn't get some of the content I had intended to out in the time frame that I had intended to, and also because my MagBack review is not getting the oomph as a lot of my other ones. I think it's because the thumbnail is terrible. I'm gonna fix that. That's not a good thumbnail. I'm not proud of it. And my click-through rate, which is for those of you unfamiliar with YouTube stuff, I mean it's exactly what it sounds like, but it's how many times my thumbnail will get clicked versus how many times it's seen. My click-through rate on that is bad. I think it is the worst of anything I've ever put out. It is not a good thumbnail, and I will be fixing it. But yeah, didn't quite hit the milestone. Decided I don't care. It's Christmas, and I wanted to give something away anyway. So here I am doing the thing. But the next one will be at 100. I'll keep doing the live streams on Wednesday nights and or Wednesdays. Again, please go to the community post where there is a poll and vote, and I can figure out maybe if I have a set time, I'll stop like being weird about being on time to the thing that doesn't have a set time. I know it made sense in my head. All right. If you want my actual opinion on what to get for a MagSafe wallet, big fan of the ESR. Just it's a fold wallet. It's got an inner thing. I will have a review up on this lately, but eventually. But the ESR wallet, it doesn't matter how many other wallets I review, this one keeps coming out on top for me. So that's kind of a sneak preview of a future review, I suppose. Well, y'all have a good night. I appreciate both of you tuning in, Juan and second person in here that, again, I still don't know how to check, who may have just left. Regardless, have a great night. Yeah. Off. There we go. No, wait, that's not.